I've spoken to hundreds of people over the years. Young people, accomplished people, people in the middle of their lives wondering what comes next. And almost all of them share the same problem. Not that they are lazy, not that they lack talent. It's about finding your passion. It sounds beautiful, but it leaves people staring at screens, comparing themselves to others, guessing what they should do with their lives, and going in circles. I know that feeling very well. At the age of 33 years, I had everything I was supposed to have. Running a company, a family, and a home. But I was asking myself, now, the next 33 years, what do I do? Because the problem was never that I did not know what I wanted. The problem was that nobody ever gave me a system to find what I wanted. So I built one. That is what vocating is. The missing layer between who you are and what you do in the world economically. And I build it around 4 pillars. The first pillar is identity. Before you can go anywhere, you need to know who you are. Not your CV, not your degree, not your job title, your core drivers. What you really care about, how you naturally think and work, what role you play when you are at your best. I call this your identity hypothesis. And we build it through structured conversation, voice reflection, and your personal theory of change. In the end of this pillar, you do not have a vague sense of yourself. You have a clear, evidence-based picture. And that is your foundation. The second pillar is experiments. Because knowing who you are is not enough. You have to actually test them. It is where most tools stop. They give you self-discovery and then leave you alone. We do not. We take your identity hypothesis and test it against reality through structured action experiments, peer matching, pathway exploration, and concrete, measurable next steps. So you always know what to do next. Not in theory, really in practice. The third pillar now is feedback. Once a direction starts to emerge, we help you to build around it. You define your working vision this way. You set goals, you create a timeline, and you connect to the right people who can help you to move it forward. Progress then is tracked, and you're never left wondering if you are on the right path. Now, the fourth pillar is signal. This is where identity becomes economic reality. I call it the vocating map. It aligns with what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can actually be paid for. The system calculates the intersection. It calculates your vocating score and connects you directly to aligned opportunities, collaborators, and pathways. Not based on keywords on a resume, based on who you actually are. What we've built here is not a hiring tool. It is not another AI chatbot. It is a privacy-first, human-first system built to support you through every transition in your career. Built in Switzerland, independent of advertising, and your data is yours. I believe the world needs human agency infrastructure for the AI era. Not a machine telling you who to be, but a system helping you to figure out that for yourself. And then you act on it. That is vocating, powered by the methodology behind my book On Vocation, How to Align Your Purpose with Your Profession, from who you are to what you do in the world.